When my mom drove bus years ago, they had a trip charge. They got X amount for morning, X amount for afternoon, and then they had their hourly fee for if they were gone. Seemed kind of fair then.
I like the idea by the route.
Yeah, that eliminates a lot of the questions, I think.
Here. Is this what you want to look at? Christie? $19.24 times 2.5 hours is $48.10.
Right. So is that 2.5 just to guarantee him the 2 hours? But is it really taking them 2 hours is what I'm asking.
That's what
By the
we're saying,
time
that's what
they're
I'm
doing
asking.
Yeah.
So that's the hang up really here, because what's happening is, and I mean, thank you for volunteering that, but if you're done with your route at 4:10, and I'm not saying it's every day, and you start at 4:15 on
Well,
an
we have to
activity
leave.
route,
Mhm.
We
that
have-
way it alleviates that.
Yeah.
You're getting paid your route, then you're getting paid activity. That's, the whole problem was the clouds.
Are we, the 2.5 hours, was that longer than what we needed this year? or not?
I think a little bit, for the most part.
So we're gonna back that off to 2 hours, 2 hours.
I think it depends on what you said though, like in the winter
The
time, it takes
Right.
longer with the bus starting,
Right.
the summer might be shorter, so it averages out
Should
over the
average,
year.
yes.
So it might be fair.
Well, it's just like everything else, you know, we plan on transportation director working 60, 70 hours a week during the school year, and during the summer, you know, he works 40 hours a week.
If you're doing it by the route, it doesn't matter. It's
Yeah.
taking
Right,
6 hours.
absolutely.
But if the
It all-
road-
it all kind of works
Other
out in the
than-
wash.
Other than getting phone calls from parents because they want, I mean,
Yep.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Generally, if the roads are that bad, they call school off,
Yeah, right.
you know. So there's probably, you know, a handful of days that actually takes them longer than that running routes because the roads are bad.
then I guess,
Just come up with a flat number. Don't worry about the hours then.
then what happens if they don't drive their afternoon route and they take the activity?
Then they
They
wouldn't
pay
get
the
paid the route
They
pay.
would get paid
They would
route
pay
pay.
the route pay, but maybe a little more the first 2 hours of the trip.
What are you saying?
If they
Like,
don't drive their route.
They don't drive their afternoon route,
Should they get paid more?
should they get paid more for the first 2 hours driving that activity?
Because you're having a hard time finding activity bus drivers? Is that what the problem is?
Well, they won't take the activity over the route if they're,
Because it would take, because you know, 19 or, well, $50, say you get $50 for your route. At 11:67, you're gonna have
Yeah.
to work 5 hours to make what you can get done in 2. You know, so why not just work 2 hours and make $50 versus 5?
38.
So it's like an
Yeah.
incentive.
38 maybe.
Well,
Whatever,
yeah,
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
I was just going down to $10 an hour and making it easier to have. So that's the third. And if you want your route drivers to drive your activities.
and generally route drivers do take the activities
Yeah.
because it is a little more money for them.
Right.
And some of them just genuinely like to go to the activities.
Yeah.
What did you say it was for a route? 1924 times 2.5 what?
48. That's 2.5 hours.
Right.
That's what we do. I mean, that's just your per route
We got
here. So
Yeah, I think
Even,
this is what I was.
This is like per hour, so this would be
Oh.
45.
I wasn't looking at my keyboard. So that would be, I guess, well, no, yeah, 47.
And these guys do it throughout the year. Like, they'll pay $75 if they don't take it out. No, they don't. The first hour, Central Springs gets throughout pay for an activity. So it's like that big, it's the. We do, trust us, they pay throughout. Or we don't have to.
so you gotta do 1924 in the first hour of an activity and then 1167, is that what you're talking?
I don't know. Cause I don't know if you'll get enough, I don't know how hard it is to get drivers. I'm not sitting in your office. I mean, I'm not sitting in, you know,
It's kind of.
it's easy for me to say, hey, 1167 and 19, but I'm not the one filling the buses. So,
And they have had the
I
double pay scenario for a really long time.
I don't like the double pay, it's one or the other. So
Right.
it's either, you know, we pay them for the first 2 hours at 1924 and then it drops to 1160 something. The only thing is, I mean,
Well,
unfortunately
back
with the
to Hartford.
districts, the way they're set up, they're starting to leave at 2:30 now. 2 o'clock, 2:30, 2:45. I mean, they're never leaving, usually when school's out. Now, our district's changed a little bit with football this year, we're not as far away, but basketball will be the same. I mean, they'll still have to leave early.
Well, even with track seasons, if
Yeah,
our track
because I
start
mean,
at
we're
4
going to
o'clock,
all these
we-
places when we have, which is another whole deal, but,
That's another, if you want to route that to drive for your trip,
right.
give them an incentive for those 2 hours.
I'm gonna ask this question, just out of curiosity, how many of our coaches have bus license?
Couple.
So that's really not gonna solve anything.
Let's start with the route driver. Are we making it per route or are we making it per hour?
I say per
Per
route.
route,
I say
and then
per
we're gonna set it to what, 48.10?
That's what this would equate to at 2.5 hours.
Right, but we decided 2.5 hours was probably a little longer than we needed.
Well, with the added like rushing out.
And then they'll get the free.
Not necessarily.
So they should be able, 5 hours a day, they should be able to find a
But
hour
then
to
they're
wash buckets. You know, you don't have to do it every day.
What's how to get that?
Especially when
Whatever you set that is what it's gonna be.
yeah.
So this has nothing to do with that.
No.
But if you per route, is that you can include in washing the
Yep.
bus, and inspection, all that stuff?
That'll all be part of it.
This is what they want.
You don't have to wash them every day, you know, if you get, yeah, gravel roads, you get a rainy day, yeah, you know, wash them off, but, you know, you got decent weather, you might have to wash them for a week.
I say this, I say this. Cause that's a little bump, and then,
No, I
I
put
do
2.
2 hours,
Let's do it.
the route pay for the 2 hours, yeah.
Let's not call it route.
Yeah, don't call it route pay, just call it an incentive. Call it incentive pay.
This is your
This is
activity
what-
pay,
yeah,
you
the
get this for
activity
2
pay.
hours, and then you get this
If you're a
after.
regular bus, or a regular route driver, you get this,
So then 1924 too, and then drop that per route.
so if you're a route driver, you would get your route pay for the first 2 hours.
A flat dollar.
Just a flat dollar.
Per hour.
Not calling it route pay.
Yeah, for the first 2 hours, and then it drops back to 11.67.
What's the amount that we're put over?
I came out for it. They're 3280, this is 54.
Under 8.
Which one? Circle it out.
AP, yeah, it's 52.48 per route.
Well, no, it
No.
varies depending on how many years of service. 30, the bottom, the top one is for somebody that just started, the bottom one is for more experienced. So they pay by the person.
Yeah, Charles City is 4 hours.
Don't you think we should get something?
I think that. Drivers on Saturdays.
I wouldn't even know if they had lunch, Christie.
How about this? 48.50 per route. Leave the activity the same. The activity route driver, you get 19.24 per hour for the first 2 hours. For if you're a route driver.
Right.
And everything else is the same.
This is your guys' decision.
What do you guys think?
What are you seeing?
Instead of an hourly fee for the routes, we'd do 48.50 per route
Is,
for the route. The activity shuttles, the stuff stays the same, they get 1 hour at 22. Activity route driver is still $11.67 per hour, but if you're a route driver for the first 2 hours, you would get paid $19.24 instead of the $11.67. But then the rest of the hours would go to $11.67. And, yeah, the rest stays the same.
Rates are different.
Nope. It's a lot easier than what you went with.
Does that have to be, that's on here, and then that's to see, I didn't just read it all, but to see that.
This would just say.
Was there anything else in the contract that we needed to specify? Was
I-
washing the
on
buses
their
on
It's
there?
on
contract.
there,
I
yeah. And the
would-
pre-trip is on
It's
there.
Okay.
So then I'm going, is that the amount?
You
Well,
guys are
we have to vote on it.
Okay, whatever. So on the
We
contract
also
then,
have that.
I will put $48.50 per route for driving route. $19.24 per hour for the first 2 hours, and $11.67 thereafter for driving activities. That'll go on the
Because then you
bus.
say
If they miss their route.
during a route. Because it wouldn't always
For
be.
the first 2 hours.
You know, if you're driving on a Saturday, you kind of wouldn't
Oh,
get
right.
Yeah.
24 per
That's
hour,
during
it's
the route
only
time.
during
Yep,
the route. and
during
then
route time.
If you miss your route.
Oh, if you miss your route, let's
Yeah.
put that,
Yeah.
if you
because we
miss-
don't wanna
yeah,
put during
Yes.
route time.
Yeah.
Right, if
Yeah.
you miss
If
your
you miss your
route. Because it could be a morning route
Or it could be a field trip,
right.
you know, during the day where they run out on the food run or
Yep.
something, where they ran the route, they can still
Yep.
do the activity.
Yep.
So they gained a little on the route. You went 2 hours at 19.24. Activity, then after that.
That 1924, does that just apply to the route drivers?
Yes. And for a teacher, they would get the route pay
The
on
route pay.
top of whatever salary they're getting to be a teacher. Because that's an additional duty, and we're
But, yeah.
assuming that they're still going back. and
They're still responsible for having their classroom ready for the next day,
Exactly. So
having
it's
their
fair
grades in
for
and all
route
that,
drivers
so,
to
yep.
get around pay
Yep.
for the activity, the teachers would still get paid, and then they get their additional, because we're an additional work.
Yep, and the coach, I think, if you leave a coach who does the activity driver, leave that where it is, because they're already getting paid for coaching.
Can I say something? The
Yeah.
rest of your staff got a 3% raise. No school system. What are your drivers getting? They got 19.
48.10 to 48.50 per route, so they got 40 cents. The route drivers got 40 cents per route, so 80 cents per day.
$150. That's, it should be 15 and a 3% raise. Dollar and a half.
They got more than that last year, though, when we guaranteed them an extra hour a day every day.
Yeah, but that was last year. We're going 2017.
Some of them get double pay on some stuff last year too, so I say we just leave where it's at for a year and let them shake out.
We can talk about the raises and the, like, for next year. You know, so like the yearly service and some of that stuff, maybe we
Yeah, well,
That-
revisit
that
For the
next year.
future.
that'd be
Okay.
good.
Can I just see if this makes sense to me? I don't care if you change the dollar amounts, I just put one in there and you decide over. 19.24 per hour for the first 2 hours, and $11.67 per hour thereafter for activity driving. If the driver misses their bus route. Is that clear?
They're normally scheduled bus route.
Normally scheduled bus route?
I feel okay with that, because I mean, you're looking at, this sheet gives us a good broad view of what every district's paying.
Yeah,
Right
and
now.
we're, yeah, and really
So-
for the route, we're up there.
And then I have
Yeah, I mean, we're not on the bottom end of routes.
No way.
And then I have $48.50 per hour for route driving.
Per hour.
Oops.
Yeah, per route.
Per hour.
So that's why I asked you.
You didn't drop the
And
incentives to
somewhere on
drive
there-
activity.
It does say, other items, it's in at the end,
How
view
does it-
classified
It says
handbook
not-
and salary schedule
Yes.
at the very end. For other policies and procedures, follow the classified salary. Classified back handbook and see.
Which will be next month's budget.
See if we can look that up. But the nurse right there.
They're a bigger district. They're a bigger district. You're bigger. Bigger.
What were you talking about the handbook?
Does it say for other benefits and something C classified
It
handbook?
says the district agrees to provide benefits to employees adopted by the district board of education and is required by applicable statute.
What about, does it say anything about for any other?
It just says compensation to be paid to the employee according to non-certified staff payroll and applicable.
I think that would be fine, because you know, the food drivers that might be the show about, and that's not
Maybe
necessarily
just
listed
listed
on
in there that
so-
will be in the handbook.
Yeah,
So
Just
they
to
know-
where,
all classified salaries, or the classified salary schedule will be listed in the
Yeah.
on
hand.
on this contract.
Yeah, just, put it in parentheses or something in the contract, so they know where to go find them.
And then we'll make sure this is part of the handbook.
So on the additional provisions, I'll put see classified
Refer
handbook.
to classified staff, base salary schedule and handbook.
Well, let's put that at variable pay.
Yeah.
For,
For, yeah, already
For other-
for anything, just so they know where to look to see what the salaries are.
Everything's clear. I mean,
Yeah, no, I think we got
I,
it.
it's.
We didn't have it clear last year.
From last year.
So we're gonna leave the activity and practice bus, that driver at 2234, and that's, we're gonna just put per trip, right? Just get rid of that hour.
Yeah.
Per trip. And that coach, that's okay. Special ed, lead driver.
Yeah, and that gives us, we had something happen here not too long ago, where he came in, and the kid wasn't there or something. And so that's why we have the 1 hour minimum there.
Okay.
In case they have to come in, and even if it's 10 minutes, we need to pay them for an hour.
Right.
So we got all that. We still need the food service director starting wage.
Yeah, we did go through the constant.
Well, that was for her wage now. I just need someone if she would, just me and I are saying,
Yeah.
what we can start. It was 20,000 per year, we can't do that anymore. So, Fair labor standards, whatever. So if we take the 21,000 and divide that by 16. It's based on 63 hour, right? Day?
Yes.
1637 an hour. Is that what that 21,000 equates down to?
For a 6 and 3/4 hour day.
And I think it was 100.
190 days.
Okay, so would that go back up to the transfer
It has to be, yeah.
Because that's salary, the fair
But
living
that's if he
standard.
was to put that sort of higher.
Unless you paid him hourly, that's gonna happen. The fair living standard, I that fits into something.
I still like to see his job description.
We'll get it.
Oh, well, that's probably about right.
We'll get it.
Can we do the food service for correct? Starting with
15. Yep. And then just, I'm gonna take away the 190 days. It's not based on that.
You don't have any other districts start at. In there.
We just lose. The only person I know is Clarksville. She doesn't get paid that much. So I would have to. Our cook started something like that.
That's a big one, like, that's a big one. $14 was that?
And the constant, are we gonna put your meetings off, or is it still, is that on there because they're just hired for the school year? or
Yes.
is it-
Yeah.
And then the
That's
summer
what
lunch
they're-
program will be additional, approval at the end of the year.
Yep.
What are we gonna put for the, what day? Start here or?
Probably, because there's actually, they've cleaned up the paperwork and stuff. I guess they try to do it there. Yeah.
Losing some time ahead of time, getting things ordered, ready to roll.